Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening. I guess it depends on when they're going to watch it. But for now, it's good evening. I am Frank Bassett, also known as Fwanky online. I am the DM for the campaign. I set up this world completely and totally off the top of my head. I don't even have a name for the planet yet, or the continent, actually. I just have a city and a town.
The city of
idea,
Michael.
Machikail, or however they want to say it. And, yeah, I'm just having. This is my first time DMing. It's really fun. I have a Twitter, I guess, if you want to at me or something. I don't know. I don't know why you'd want to do that. If you want me to DM your campaigns, I guess I don't know. But yeah, so basically it's a small baby town in our little baby society. It's a setup to supply Machikail, and they came here and they can do whatever they want from here. No spoilers. So that's me.
All right, next we will do Moon.
Still setting up, I'm saying.
Oh, well, I mean, just, you can go ahead and introduce yourself to my stream if you want. Let's know.
Sorry to mess this up.
No, you're good.
Is it just everything in general? Just about me or my character?
Yeah, introduce yourself, introduce your character, plug whatever socials you so desire.
Hello everybody, I am 32 Moon. My character is Estella Doria. She's pretty cool. And simply put, she's Big Goliath. And you can usually find me at twitch.tv/32moon. And same everywhere else for the most part.
Nice. And then we will do ZJ.
Me, okay. I am CJ, the Catman with the cat plan. What can I say? I am playing a Tabaxi, big shocker, named Trick and Treat. He is a fun little guy to play with. You get to meet him very soon. As for me, I can plug my Twitch, twitch.tv/itsthezj. You can find me in It's the ZJ pretty much everywhere. That I am everywhere with that same name, so just come on by. We even have a Discord server. Maybe I'll pop on. I'll send you guys the link actually if you guys want to join.
He's an everywhere cat.
I am an everywhere cat, yes indeed.
Estella's playing a barbarian, by the way, for those listening.
Yes, I am playing a bard/monk because I wanted to try an impossible combination according to everyone in the D&D community.
Including me.
Including Frank,
skeptical.
yeah. I wanted to try an impossible combination and try to make it work, so here I am.
Nice. And then Green.
Boy. Well, I'm Greenie, I guess, or Green, whatever you want to call me. I'm playing Nimue. She's a half-elf, half-human druid. And yeah, she's just been traveling around. She travels with Trick, and yeah, she does her druidy thing, but she also, well, I guess helps him out, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at the introducing self thing. I'm a better role player, if that helps.
That makes sense. And you all know me. I am Nurgle. But for this campaign, I will be playing Zedo Daya, the halfling ex-adventurer turned new again adventurer. He has been through many fun adventures and settled down to start a bar called the Hero's Respite.
Ooh.
But when presented with an opportunity, he decided to go traveling again. The call of an adventurer waits for nobody. There may be one more player joining us. Ash,
Oh, yeah, you want me to
awesome.
introduce her? Also, by circumstances, it wasn't like he totally was gonna go traveling, but
Listen, there was some crime involved, a little bit of murder. It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
he helped out Odelia von Weiss, which is Ash's character, and she is a
Raptor.
human noble.
Thank you for the
And her
host.
father actually owns estates. He's very high up on the totem pole
Glad you
up
could
in
join us.
Machikail, which Zito Daya actually even has his bar there. And yeah, they had a little run-in. You'll have to watch ZJ's first episode or watch a
Yes.
stream back or something to get all that info. But she's a very noble human. She stands, upright at all times. She's the typical, when people see her, they understand that she's a noble. And her, she's pretty pale. She's pretty sheltered. She lived a pretty sheltered life, but that doesn't mean she's dumb. She's read a lot of books and is highly intelligent especially when it comes to political affairs. And she is playing a warlock. Nice. Is your character
No.
all set?
Yeah, as long as you... Yeah, so I should be level 2. Well, no, I gotta actually do my leveling up, so we will do that.
Yeah, you can do that while we
Real
do
quick.
our downtime. So, for first timers to the streams and to the recordings and video, we do the downtime system, which was used
ahead,
in
level up.
An old campaign that is very popular. Some of you might recognize it, but so we'll start with Estella Doria. What did you do for the 1 week that has passed since you guys had ventured into the cave?
Oh man,
yeah.
said cave. Yes, said cave.
Where we almost died. Thanks
Yeah,
to someone.
We don't talk about that.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Never happened. Definitely never. So I probably did the same thing. I worked a shit ton.
Okay,
Probably, doing a little bit of town, town work, helping people, like maybe build or moving stuff around for people.
Woof. Yeah, we're just
Work-
gonna take the average on that. I rolled a
off
1 on that
your,
HP.
grief. Oh, if you keep rolling it, it keeps adding. So when you go
Oh.
check your character sheet, just subtract
Everything.
9.
Roll20 is so fucking weird.
Yeah, I found that really weird too. I hated that happened. Or that happens. Because you technically just added 10 HP to yourself.
No, oops.
Wow.
I wish
That's
I would
okay.
have had that 10 HP last session.
Yeah, you saved your throw and you still went down.
Dude, holy crap. I 3 HP is all that I needed to save myself from that.
Yeah, so Zito. I keep forgetting what your character's name is. Zito or
Zito.
Zyto?
He's
Zito.
Zito.
Okay, so what happened last time? They ventured into a cave. Oh yeah, let me explain what happened last time. So, last time they all came together because they were getting a little antsy in the pantsy. They wanted to go on a job together, and since they were the only people they kind of knew in the town, that
Alright,
adventure.
so I do have
they-
13 HP. We're good. It's
Okay,
just
good.
here.
They decided to get back together, and they heard from a miner that there was a cave that had spiders and all sorts of crap in it, and the miners couldn't keep working, and it's bogging the town down at the moment. So they went in to try and they tried to go in and clear the cave. Unfortunately, on their first encounter with a slime that was dissolving one of the miners, Estella decided to use her magical horn. Well, this horn is called the Horn of Fickleness. And so she blew into the horn, and one of 10 options can randomly happen. Only 2 of which Estella now knows, and now the team knows what happens. On a 10 roll, a fireball forms at the mouth of the horn and shoots out. Fortunately, it doesn't add a wizard's spell modifier, as Estella is not a wizard and it is a magical property of the horn, so it just does the traditional flat damage.
Jesus.
ZJ and Doria both passed their dex saves to half the damage. Green and Odelia did not. Not that it matters, because the 3 of them went down with Estella standing there, blown to pieces, almost dead, and it almost TK'd the entire party in the first round of combat. It was pretty funny. So
That
then
was 34 damage to everyone.
Yep, 34 damage, only halved for Estella and ZJ. And Estella was the only one that could survive the half damage, which was hilarious. And so then they went on and they found behind the slime was a little baby bear. They, Nimue cast Speak with Animals and spoke to the bear cub, who was very much in love with them. And also because she spoke his language, he felt comfort in her. Maybe even seeing her as like a motherly figure. And then the mother showed up, and she was a massive great bear, brown bear, who was living in the cave with the little baby boy. But, you know, she kind of didn't want to live in the cave because it was dangerous, but she just stayed there because she could take out whatever came towards her. Fortunately, Speak with Animals, Nimue was able to convince the mother they meant no harm, and therefore the mother did not slap them around like chew toys, as they were all like 1 HP at this time. And revealed to them that she actually slept on treasure. So then they proceeded to continue further into the cave after taking a short rest. They got attacked by some dark mantles. That was a pretty fun ordeal. Odelia reached her hand into a hole the size of a halfling, and found a bag of beans, just a bag of beans, literally a bag of beans.
Beans.
And then Trick happened to be seduced.
Ah, hell yeah, I love that.
By a naked and steaming hot tiefling that was in the cave. And it turns out she was also a slime creature and almost killed him and burned the shit out of him when they kissed.
Wait, aren't you a bard? Aren't you supposed to be doing the seducing?
Technically, yes. I went with it. That's the thing.
And then they found their little companion, which I will not spoil. I will introduce him to you in a moment.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they decided to escape the cave, even though they only half-searched it, because they were unfortunately super beat up from fireballs and dark mantles and all sorts of other shit going on. There was shenanigans. So.
Oh, and there's literally the only character coming back right now that I'm a fucking know is fucking Estella. I'm just be like, who are these people, bro?
Yep. All right, Estella, speaking of, can you roll me a d8? Oh, wait, what was the work that you did?
It was general work, just lifting and, you know, maybe helping with, like, building and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So, unfortunately, the mine is down, so there's a lot of things that aren't working, but as the week rolls in, of course, you can always help move shipments. And while you were moving shipments, you noticed... Let's just go over to this page really quick. Lil Catbox here, the companion, has taken up residence working in the storehouse. And for the payment of gold, he has convinced the workers to allow them to store stuff within him. Because he has a seemingly endless storage capacity, as far as they're aware. And so he is actually working in the warehouses now. And you worked with him, and you stocked the warehouses, and you cut down trees with the locals, and all that good stuff. So go ahead and roll me a d8.
D8.
Ooh, okay. So you rolled pretty high. So add your... Oh shit, why did I go off of it? Where's hard work? There it is. So your level times the tier of work. What is the tier? Level times tier. I will say, since you worked, I will base it off your strength. So let's make it a 4. So do, what is it? 3 times, what level are you? 2? 2 times 4 plus 7. And that's how much gold you made.
2 times 4 plus 7?
15?
15. You made 15 gold.
Yay.
Out of the, like, 1 billion gold we got last week.
It's okay. It's because the town was starting up, and
that's
that was a huge help. Yeah. It works out.
They're being cheapskates.
Perhaps we should burn them to the ground.
Well, as I will say that as the mine is closing down, the flow of income to the town has been severely diminished. We'll say that.
Yeah, sure.
Going along with the character portraits, that leads us to Nimue. Nimue, what did you do? And remember, it is pinned in this channel as well if you need the downtime thing, but you can make it up. You can literally do whatever you want because it's all pretty much covered on here.
Oh, well, Nimue's going to be wanting to make gold again, so she'd be probably the same as last week. Like at first, maybe she was a little peed off by how everybody was acting when they went to help, but she would have helped out with the farming and stuff again.
Oh, the farmers, all very nice people. They absolutely love you.
That's
They
why she
are-
would help them.
Yeah, they have been nothing but respectful, and they almost see you as like a deity that's come to help. 'Cause
Wow.
everything you touch, your hands, it just grows. So roll me a D8.
Okay. Let's get a good one.
Fuck off. COVID.
5, all right. And I will say that this would be going off of your nature, which would be, let's see.
Oh, my nature isn't much actually.
What's the
Let's
modifier?
see. We could
Honey
use
mustard fingers, chat.
nature. Ah, yeah, you don't have a nature. You are a druid though, so I will say we can go off of your spell attack bonus. We could do +5 because you have a specific spell in there that I see, Druidcraft.
Oh,
So I'll say yeah, you helped with Druidcraft, +5. So we'll do 2 + 5 + 5. So you made 15 gold.
Right. Well, that goes into the piggy bank.
Yeah. All right, Trick.
It is me, the trick.
What would you say you did this last week
Well,
since
besides-
recovering from the cave?
Besides, obviously entertaining people like the bard I am, giving out shows, boosting everyone's morale, dancing, telling stories. Not much of a singer, but I can play some instruments and do great performances. I would say that Trick has been training his more
Train?
physical side of things, because he's obviously, a pretty good entertainer. But after the last fight, he thinks, okay, we need to be a little bit tougher.
Of course. All right. So with training, you roll. I think it's a D6. I'm trying to find it on here. Lifestyle events, blacksmith, monument, alchemist, study, fitness training. There it is.
Fitness training, okay.
All right. Engage in fitness with the captain of the guard. Or actually, I guess how would you say that you trained yourself?
Well, mostly, I guess I could say like martial artsy, because that's kind of what monks do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you see, they at the prison they actually have like little training dummies, and with a little persuading, which was not very hard for you, they allowed you to go ahead and just pound on one for a little while. And of course, you got your runs in, you're doing your sprints, and so roll me a d20.
A d20, okay. Please, rolls don't disappoint this time. Oh, beautiful! Look at that roll.
So I was
That's a
basing
nice
this
roll there.
d20 on how efficient you were, and so you spent 5 gold. In between, you did sessions with some of the guards, and you offered to pay for the services, and so
I spent
you
5
get-
gold.
Yep.
Okay.
But you now get a fitness training die. Remember this. It is a D4. You can spend this die at any time in the next adventure. You can do it on a strength, dex, constitution check, a saving throw, or any use of skill.
Okay.
And,
let me add this to my character sheet. Hold on. Fitness training die D4, right?
Yep. And you can use this on strength, dex, con check, a saving throw, or any skill use.
Okay.
And this is permanent. This is you're gonna have this for like 3 or 4 sessions. This is gonna last a while.
Okay.
You're feeling nice and fit.
Permanent.
Unless you go down.
So I only have
Okay.
one. So basically just the one till the whole session.
Yep.
Okay. Let me take that down. Awesome. Yeah. Also, if there is more things to do, Trick would actually like to go a little bit of shopping.
Shopping, okay.
Yeah.
Shopping
So you go
spree.
and you visit Bun Puddle, and this will be our first
So hold on, I don't mean to interrupt, but did I finish mine?
finish yours.
I don't think I finished my
I don't know if you did.
I never finished my downtime. We just got to like, oh, what did I do? And then that was it.
Oh, I thought you trained for a week, or you worked for a week. My bad. Go ahead. Hold on. I'll give you. What was it that you wanted to do?
Well, I didn't know if there was, because usually there was the how comfortably, how modestly, and stuff like that.
Oh right,
yeah.
I didn't do it.
We'll go through with all that. Yeah.
Okay, afterwards.
I just wanted to see what kind of work you guys were doing. So, Trick,
Ooh.
you go to the town shop, and it's been here. You've been seeing. In fact, as you enter, you recognize a certain person is also in here, just kind of helping around.
Okay.
The place. Oh wow, this grid is messed up. I
was about to say, whoa, what the hell is going on?
Let me fix that. There we go. I fixed it. It's a manual grid now. So you notice that someone she's kind of working up top, just kind of organizing stuff, reading scrolls, and learning. Go ahead and enter. What did you wanna do?
I'm just gonna walk in all casually about, just wave at the person behind the counter, because I'm assuming I could just see the person right there.
Barely. You see a wisp,
Yeah,
a little wisp of hair is sticking up from behind the counter. You can tell that she's female, and she's currently digging through some cupboards right here. And you hear her muttering to herself, and Odelia calls down, "Is everything all right?" And yes, everything's fine. I'm just can't remember where I placed that stupid cauldron. I'm trying to mix some things here.
I think you lose a cauldron. Okay, well.
So as you enter, the door dings, and she goes, "Oh, customers! We don't get many of those around here." And she turns and looks over. She stands up on a stool, and you notice she's a little halfling, and she's looking mighty old. You know, halflings can live a long time, and she looks like she
old or like really old?
Lived. She's looking pretty old. She's got wrinkles
like, I'm
on.
not really that. Like I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Yeah, you're like somewhat old. She's old. Like she's pretty old, and she's got butterflies dancing around in her hair. And as you notice, there's actually like a lot of critters in the shop. There's like little mice, little caterpillars everywhere. She's got plants all over the place. There's potions on every shelf. Like it looks like she moved wherever she came from. She moved her entire stock to this place.
Wow. Okay.
She's like, "Oh, a kitty. Hello, Mr. Tabaxi.
I'm just gonna walk up to the
freaking.
I'm just gonna walk up to the bar, just lean on the bar, all, my showing my bard self, obviously. Trying to be all very welcoming to the lady, I guess. Be like, hey, I am in need of some new clothes, friend. The ones that I have, the ones that I barely have, is only wearing some belts, bandoliers, and pants. Are not quite cutting it for me. I need something a little more, perhaps not that armored, but some.
Clothing. Let me think. And she takes these glasses that the butterflies are resting on, and as she picks up her big. They're like big and perfectly round. Like think of Harry Potter glasses.
Right.
Now thicken the lens by about 2 inches.
Oh god.
And then make them twice as big. And she puts them on, and they're almost the size. Each lens is almost the size of her head. Like these are huge glasses. And she puts them on, and as she does, her eyes get massive, looking at you.
Magnifying glasses.
And so she's holding like bags and little trinkets and stuff, and she like quickly is like trying to put them on the counter, and she's like, "Oh, yes, clothing isn't really what I do here. I'm more in the area of alchemy and herbs and stuff like that, but I could probably, oh gosh, what do I have around here?" And she like looks at her own clothes, and then she looks at you, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't think my clothes would fit on you. But
no, definitely
if you
not.
want, I might have a nice flowy dress in the back that you can wear."
As much as I would look good on that, I don't think that helps.
Oh, you'd look fabulous. It would go with your fur perfectly. Yes.
Hey Frank, when you get a sec, no rush. Can you update my character picture in Roll20 with the one I sent you the other day?
No problem.
Oh yeah, I did. I kind of changed mine as well. If you can update it, it's on the.
I saw
the sheet.
yours. It is updated. It's dope looking.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, hang on. I'll get you a better like cropped version of it. But yeah.
The one that is on the bottom, that picture?
Yes, that one preferably.
Okay.
I'm talking
wait,
about the
changed
miniature.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, you
for
want the
me.
miniature?
Yeah.
it's-
For me, it's not.
Okay, for you, it's not. Zito's, your stuff is all changed for me.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not sure.
weird.
Let's see. If I drag your token out here. I see your miniature.
Yeah, it's the old one though. Like I did the color updates and I sent you all those.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You should be able to because you have control of your character sheet.
I don't know how. It's not. I'm not. the
I cannot
greatest
change
with
the miniature
roleplay.
one either.
If you click on
Yeah.
your name and you push edit, so yeah, go to characters, click on yourself under bio and info, top right, edit, and then you should be able to
Oh,
remove that avatar and put a new one. There you go.
That's
okay.
weird. Well,
So
I'll mess with that later, I guess.
Yes. So she's like, there's the smith in town. They generally probably craft armors, but I do believe the sisters also craft clothing. I'm sorry that I couldn't be more helpful, but
And
You'll
what
have
can
to
you
go to them.
sell? Oh, so young and beautiful lady.
oh, you're just me. I've heard that a million times, almost probably literally.
Well, if you heard it so much, then it's probably true.
Oh, you can't get past these old years. I know you're just trying to flatter me. Oh, and she puts a little hand on your, your forearm. Oh, so soft. She starts petting your arm.
Yeah, this one is fresh. Last time I got pretty burned. So
Oh,
yeah.
burned. Is it a love affair? Oh, I do love me a tragic story. You'll have to tell me sometime.
I most definitely will. What do you sell then? My
Ah,
lovely friend.
Well, your traditional potions, of course. Look around. You can browse. Can you roll a perception check?
okay, so
Ooh, indeed. Hold up. Let me change this thing. Okay. Perception, not deception. Perception.
You don't want to
Normal
deceive.
roll. Look
yeah.
at those rolls.
You see potions that you've seen before. Everything from off the books, like all the healing potions, any kind of like enhancing elixirs, and you're seeing a huge variety of stock that you've never seen before. You're seeing glowing rings, glowing necklaces, all sorts of like incredibly beautiful and expensive looking odds and ends. So you think that if you needed something and it wasn't here, she could acquire it for you or make it herself.
Okay.
Alright.
Interesting. Since you probably know this, but I'm an adventurer, so I might be on the market for some healing potions.
Oh,
maybe?
yes, an adventurer. I also used to be an adventurer myself, but then I tripped and stubbed my knee one time on a rock. So.
Right.
Yes, as it happens. So, yes. Many of the guards have had this story. It's weird. I think they're copying me.
Probably. So,
Sorry, I forgot what you asked. What was that?
Healing potions, yes.
Oh, healing. Yes, of course. Odelia there has been helping me with so many things, including healing potions. She's been
I
quite
know,
interested herself,
yeah,
actually.
the set.
She's a very fine lass. If you should introduce yourself. She
Oh,
seems
me,
very
no.
rich.
Yes, I do know her. In fact, she's one
Oh.
of my friends.
Is she the one that burned you?
No, she's not the one that burned me, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, healing potions, generally if you go to any big place, they are probably 50 gold, but here, unfortunately, the stocks are pretty bad for me. They weren't particularly happy that I am hoarding a lot of the supplies that we're getting to myself. I don't understand why, but so I'm gonna have to upcharge the healing potions to 75 gold per healing potion. I apologize, but maybe if you could bring me resources in the future, I could cut the price for you.
Okay. That is respectable business. I like it. You don't charge. That's good. How How much would this potion give me? I'm gonna put
One more
out
time.
one of my potions. It's as you described it, a normal looking vial with orange. Was it orange? Orange and black. I think?
Was it orange?
I don't remember which one was it. I definitely didn't go to the clear one. That is for sure.
So now
Okay,
I
so
should be
was this
able
the
to-
orange one that was pulsating?
Yes.
That's not.
So
I do know what that is, so I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna
She-
tell her, obviously. But just
All right, you can. I don't know how to
She-
delete these. There we go.
she
It's
grabs
probably
it and takes a look at it, and she boom, takes the stopper off the top and smells it and goes, "Oh, I don't put some hair on my chin," and puts it back on. And she swirls it around, looking at it up in the light, and she's like, "Yes, this looks like it would be some form of enhancing tonic. Where did you come across this?"
Oh, found it here and there. It's not a big deal where I found it.
Here and there among some
Y'all-
fungused people. Yes, Ardelia's been telling me of your travels.
Wait.
You tried to slip one past this old lady.
Wait,
I told you I
Wait, you
was
telling me
smart.
you found anabolic steroids in a cave?
Basically,
On Bo Bimothy, a dead child. So
on a dead child. Hell.
What the fuck?
she's like, "Yes, robbing the graves from Kratos, I see, yes." And so she looks at it, she's like, "Yes, if I were to drink this, I would say that I would probably become very fast for a couple,
No, that's
poor
the other
choice.
one. Yeah.
I would probably be able to feel pretty strong and pretty my endurance would definitely rise. It'd be like I lost 100 years. You want to sell this to me?"
I'm just asking for the price, my friend. I don't want to know how much would it go for.
Oh my goodness, something like this would go for like 200 gold. This is a very fine potion here. It's very handy if you're an adventurer. You might want to use it in your travels.
Interesting. I'm just gonna take the potion, just stash it away in my little bag.
You just took it out of her hand.
Yeah, it just like it
Yeah,
slowly
you did.
took her over.
It's almost like she didn't want to let go.
didn't.
It just like her fingers do the whiplash as it finally leaves her fingertips.
Right.
'Cause- And she looks a little bummed that you didn't want to sell it to her.
All right. Well, my dear friend, I guess I am going to check with the smiths, because what I'm looking for is more clothes, Well, these pants are they're a little bit burnt, and I kind of don't like that. As much as I do enjoy
Surely.
wearing them, I do need to take them off.
Tell them I said hello.
I will.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, dearie. Okay, so because I was a little long, let's move to Zito. So at this time, you'll be crossing over you'll be looking for the smith, which you don't even actually really know where it is, but you can kind of surmise that there's only a few buildings here. So, Zito, what did you do during your downtime? It has been 2 weeks for you. You showed up into town. What happened to you is they pulled into a town called Solitude, or no, not Solitude. It was called Isolation.
It was
And
called Whiterun.
Yeah, in Isolation, you noticed you had started making connections and you were just talking to people. And while doing that, you noticed that the party had left off. And so in this town, there were reports that the people were acting not really sporadically, but they were in like a catatonic state where they were kind of like just losing themselves. And you tried to observe and seek medical attention for these people and figure it out, but you couldn't really come up with anything. And at nighttime, the dead and the sick rose back up, and they had like fungal-like spores coming out of their ears, eyes, and nose. And you helped the caravan fight back. And due to your achievements, they actually did not suffer any casualties because you were there defending. It was a whole band of adventurers, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered had you been there, but you certainly helped. And so they were very thankful for that. And so then you loaded back up on the caravan. You noticed these guys were in the last one. You were in one of the upfront ones. You were talking business, just trying to establish connections. And then you showed up to town. What did you do for 2 weeks upon arriving to town?
Generally, before we get to that, I think you have to change my the picture from my little thingy when I put it on the map.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. So what I can do is,
It's
Where
the
is-
one where he's crouching. That picture that I sent you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
Actually,
I'll change that.
I need to update mine to the media
Yeah.
that I made.
But
Actually,
yes.
I'm gonna do it right now.
So for the past couple of weeks, I've generally speaking been helping wherever I can, fighting off monsters. Definitely getting like a food hall set up, helping cook and stuff because I love cooking, helping people.
Nope.
There's
Yeah,
a reason I
so-
keep getting bars.
Yeah, in the bars, you would have been working with Trick a lot, because Trick had been working in the first week. You would have, while working in and out of the kitchen and helping out Guide Whitehalls, who's the dwarf that works in the kitchen. You would have been seeing Trick quite a bit. For the first week, anyways. After that, you kind of didn't see him. You assume that he kind of ventured out. And let me show you what it looks like, because I forget that you haven't seen these things. Oh, let me explain Tumberland, since I know you haven't seen it yet. So Tumberland's tiny. Over here, they have just the basic of guard halls. The captain, who always is watching over the square, they work out of this district. They don't go on adventures. They truly just, they monitor the caravans that come in, and they're just monitoring all the adventures, because it is basically wildlands out here. This group of ogres is not employed by the state at all. These guys are all here on their own accord, and they go out on an adventure. Same with this. There's a group of elves and halflings here. This market setup is from. There's very little like townspeople because there's very little housing. Everybody here is pretty much either an adventurer or they're working directly under a contract from the city to build up the town. So this is the tavern. This is the shop that Trick just visited. There's a warehouse here with a strange cat that you've noticed has been showing up and working there. He is very strange because he looks like this. He has many limbs, 3 tails. He likes to say his name, which is Catbox. He goes Catbox a lot. And you notice that he has been consuming things in his box at an alarming level. Like it does not seem humanly possible. You're not even sure where he came from. Just one day you notice that the Estella, ZJ, Nimue, and Odelia had come back, and Catbox happened to be with them. The working force on the warehouse is a lot of dwarves. They seem to be managing stock and inventory. And there's a building over here that you haven't really investigated yet. And in the tavern that you've been working on, it's called A Good Night's Rest. And
Night
these
with a
guys
K.
are not here.
Good night, like with a K.
Yeah, A Good Night's Rest.
Yeah.
I don't have your token ready, but you can put it out there if you want to. It's gonna be big and weird looking.
I mean, it's just a square. It fits in a square.
Yeah. I wonder if I can save it. I'm working on your image.
That's fair.
Second.
I'd probably be walking around the old kitchen, observing and instructing everyone on how to make good food for like large amounts of people.
So, the dwarf that works here, his name is Guide Whitehalls. It's this character right here. And as you've gotten to know him, you've noticed he's just a
I'm sorry,
jolly...
is that an image of Torbrand, Thane of Redfell?
This guy?
Yeah, it's Torbrand, a magic card.
Torbrand. His name is Guide Whitehalls. What do you mean?
It was like, I've just kicked someone's ass with that card at a fucking tournament the other week.
That is hilarious. I don't think
he's in my Pioneer. He's in my Pioneer mono red deck.
Oh hell yeah!
Because he is a very good card.
I honestly didn't think anybody would notice.
I was like, Torbrand, what are you doing there?
I did recognize the image, but I didn't think it was from that. I do have that same card though.
That's hilarious.
He's a very good 4-mana dwarf.
He just seemed so good for what I wanted. He matched up. I liked it.
I was like, I know that card.
Yes, Moon.
After everyone's done with their stuff, can I like remove a day to go actually like do something? Because I'm
having everybody probably do stuff all at once.
Okay.
Because that's when that downtime calculator will kick in of like how you guys rested.
I'd be, since we got here, I'd be, instructing, because these cooks are experienced, but they might not be experienced in making flavorful food for large quantities of people, something that I've been doing for the better part of 20 years now.
From working here, you have surmised that they definitely know what they're doing. Guide has been around the block. He was specifically chosen not by the king, but by Tumberlin, who's the mayor. And he was specifically chosen by him for his expertise because he's been he's shown how reputable he was in the past. All right, hold on 1 second. I have a mix up here and add this.
He's giant. Oh no.
I'm so large.
All right, now if
I
you
should just be able
delete
to, yeah.
and redrag, it should be you. There you go.
Oh, boy.
I chose
There you
gold.
go.
I hope you like it.
How do I? Yes, I do. How do I shrink it?
I got
There
you. So yeah,
Nice.
helping around the kitchen. These are all experts. Everyone is top of the line. Guide has instructed you how the king himself, Tumberland, is here on. Who is the mayor and named the town after himself. He is here on instruction from the king himself. He had an audience with the king, and the king needed all of this operation to go smoothly. And so Tumberland was given free reign. Everyone here is handpicked. This man sat down, had a
Except for
friggin'
us.
pencil and paper, handpicked each and every single name, except for the adventurers, and he actually welcomes all adventurers. You've had a meeting with him. We might have to set that up later, but you've had a meeting with him. Essentially, he just kind of introduced you to the town, thanked you for coming as an adventurer, and said any work will be paid for in full, and that any progress that can be made for the king is good progress for him. And so just don't cause any trouble, and they'll respect you guys, and eventually maybe even, and speaking with you specifically, I know you probably would have expressed your interest towards a bar. Yeah, so he would have told you that, you know, they got this one set up and it's a great one, but if Tumberland ever becomes an amazing large town in the future, of course, the more taverns, the better. And maybe there is a future where you can see yourself running one here, but as of now, it's just probably not feasible. They don't have the resources or the time to give to personal projects.
Fair. Yeah, my only response to that would have when he said don't cause any trouble. My response would have been, don't give me a reason to cause trouble.
He would have told you that there's plenty of reason that's outside the borders of this area, anywhere in the wilderness, but here there's no cause for any trouble. He's a very gentle speaking man, and he's young looking, like very young for being literally becoming a baron under the king. And even though he is just a baron because it is just land that he owns, you can tell that this responsibility is huge. And he has a letter from the king that's stamped on his desk to remind everybody every day if they come in, like, yeah, I might just be a baron, but like it doesn't matter what your journey is unless it's from the king. My mission trumps yours, kind of a thing.
But yeah, once I, get through the kitchen, I'd be out here taking care of whatever customers are here. Even though, despite how short I may be, these tables are about my height probably. I'm very gracefully depositing food on tables, hopping nimbly when I need to, and having a great time.
Great, yeah. So, there's the regulars. There's these nobles that are here. You kind of see them as bookkeepers. They're just kind of helping with funding to the town and stuff. They're clearly people that have managed. You've seen sketches when you're serving them. They have like sketchings of stables drawn up. You can see old blueprints that they've kind of let fall to the floor that were the old designs for the tavern, which is currently built, and all the other places. So you can tell that these are the people that are kind of help running and funding the place. And there's always this regular. This guy always seems like he's slacking off of work. You're not sure what his job is, but he's always here. And this guy's always in and out, but he always seems to be in whenever you're in. But he does go in and out, and he's working a lot. He just comes here. This is like his chosen place of rest. Those are the regulars. There's the guy that guards Tumberland, and of course the kitchen staff. And you'll notice that they don't get a lot because there's not a lot of people just living here to live here. Everyone's here on work. So they come in usually in the morning, lunchtime, and dinner. You get the rush. All the adventurers come in, eat, and then they're quickly out as they go out and about. So roll me a D. I think this will allow you to do this. Actually, just roll me 2 D8s. Since it's 2 weeks.
2 D8. Oh, that is ROL, not ROLL. I know how to spell.
You can just do R as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
10. All right.
Man.
So it will be. We'll have to do them separate, or else. Oh no, it would be the same amount. So you do 2 times 10 plus. Oh no, sorry. Tier. Let's see. You own a tavern, and
Yeah,
you're
I
just
am
serving.
Fairly wealthy.
So I will say that due to your understanding of a tavern and how it works, you've been efficient. When rush time comes in, what would I use as your tier? I guess in this instance, the only thing that makes sense would be something like sleight of hand, I guess, because you're sliding them food. You don't have proficiency on it, but yours is...
You could do performance or...
Performance would work. I would say, let's give you a 2 on that. Actually, hold on. You have advantage because you work in you've worked in a tavern. I'll give you 4. I'll double it.
Okay. How do I roll?
So 10. So that will be
There we go. I'll do it performance.
10 times 2. So you've earned 24, and let's say Guide has sliced your meals in half, so that will be cut out of your overall.
I'm
Give
gonna
yourself
roll this
30...
just to see what it would be.
Yeah, it's totally fine. No, performance. So this isn't like a check. This is just.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to roll it and see what it was.
Yeah. So I will say you made 30 gold, and when we do your comfort and lifestyle expenses, we'll half yours because Guide's been, very thankful for your help. He did the same for Trick as well. All right.
Hell
so
yeah.
now that we've covered all that, everybody, we're doing lifestyle expenses. How would you say that all of you lived?
I wanted to go to the Smiths.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
We're gonna let everybody kind of get on board since this is kind of the session, it seems.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, as for me, comfortable, I think I chose the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be the same for me.
Okay, so you have a +3 to your D20 modifier. Roll a D20
Okay.
and subtract 14 gold from your...
Just a
stocks
normal
of
D20?
gold. Yep.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. Look at those
Nice.
rolls.
Jinx it.
Ah! Town gossip. You meet somebody who's particularly chatty, and they've been talking about a lot more than they probably should have. You met him in the tavern. He was drunk, and he was telling you about the... Oh man, dude, let me tell you, it's been great working here. I'm making so much coin under the king. In fact, dude, they have discovered there might be goblins in this area, and they're out to the there to the west. Or sorry, the east, the west. I don't even remember right now. Oh, the west is where the city is, right? All right. So what I was saying is, out there to the east, there's I think a bunch of adventurers got killed or something because they didn't come back. And there's goblins. There's a lot of goblins out to the east. Maybe they're just I don't know, dude. And then apparently there was word from Tumberland was fussing. I overheard this when I was in his office.
Right.
He was talking to his secretary. I get so phlegmy when I drink. So, man, the food here is great. What were we talking about?
Oh, how you were talking about the secretary? Something about Tumberland?
Oh, she is good looking. She is.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah, I would rustle the jimmies if you know what I mean.
No, I know what
He
you
almost
mean.
falls off his chair. He almost falls off his chair as he leans back laughing. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's something about the South. There's like really bad magics or something.
Ooh.
It's tearing up the land. I don't know, dude. What have you been up to? And he passes out. And that is the town gossip that you heard.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's...
Estella, how have you been living?
Oh wait, hold on. Do I make something for my performances?
Oh, so you have your gold costs because you've been living comfortably?
Yeah, 14
And fortunately it paid off. No, 14 minus 14 gold.
Exactly. No, that's what I mean.
Yeah. You already got your gold for working, yes?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah, you have just been shopping right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And you got your training.
I mean, pretty much the work was, performances everywhere, mostly in the
Sure.
tavern and shit like that.
Roll me a d4.
A D4, okay.
Since it's a lot less days than the week.
Oh, that was okay.
1. So you made 6 gold.
Whee, okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at your performance. I did that off memory.
That's +3, I believe. Yeah.
You made 6 gold.
Whee! I have 6 gold now. Yay! I'm rich. Not
And the
really.
piggy bank.
Estella, how did you live?
I lived modestly.
Modestly. Okay, you're not taking any risks. So -7 gold.
-7.
And give me that d20.
Okay. 1d20.
Indeed.
Uno d20. It's a 7.
You lived a pretty normal life. Nothing strange. Nothing crazy happened.
God damn it.
Nimue, how did you live?
I think this week she would have probably lived a bit more comfortably after all, the burning and the dying almost.
Yeah, to patch your wounds up comfortably. You did have a rough time, and you talked to bears and stuff. I imagine that a comfortable life
that
would
was a
help.
fun bit.
Oh yeah. So that would be 14 gold minus from your inventory, and roll me a d20.
1d20.
Oh.
+3. Let's see.
Well, my
You have been eating incredibly well. You were recovering. You've
Oh, no,
been
no, no,
getting.
no.
No. You ain't doing good. You have. You gain.
5
1d3
pounds.
days. Level for 1d3 days. Hold on. I gotta calculate this.
Oh dear.
No, this is good. This is not a bad thing. Where'd my
Okay.
friggin' calculator go? Did I close it? Dude, I know I can't do math. What am I doing closing my calculator? Roll me a 1d3.
1d3.
Yeah, you have to type it in manually. Hold on, actually, so it's gain 3 temp hit
D3.
points per
Oh.
level, so that's 6 for 1d3 days, but you were here a week, so roll me a d, just roll a d6 actually. We'll see how many times you got amazing food. Oh my fucking god,
Wow.
okay.
That's some good shit.
Nice.
You have
Hang on,
7
I gotta take this phone call.
temporary hit points. All good.
Oh wow. Okay,
Wow.
that's useful. Let me add that in.
I told you that was it's a good thing, not a bad thing.
And also, you gain 10 pounds.
Yeah. And then we only need
Hopefully
to
in all the right places.
Oh yeah, he said he needed to take this call. I don't know what he'd want to live like, so I'm just gonna move on. All right, so does anybody want to see? Because as Trick moves into the square, I will say that Nimue, you were coming back from the fields after a long day's work. Estella, you can see him because you're right here by the warehouse, and
Yeah.
you see Trick. Do you guys want to reconvene?
Yes, indeed. Let me drag my token around.
My token. Wee.
Oh yeah, I gotta change your token as well. I'll do that after the
Yeah,
session.
that's fine. Don't worry.
Where were the fields again? Sorry.
The fields come from the northern side up here.
Oh, okay, so that's perfect where she is.
Yep. So as you guys are seeing each other, what do you do?
I'm just gonna, wave at them and just move closer to form the little group, I guess. Just, yeah.
My character has a voice now.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll see Trick and Stella and I'll head over as well. Hello.
Hello.
boy.
I'm just gonna, just looking at the two of them. I've been thinking. We've been here for a little while now, and we seem to be very good at taking things down. Like we're a good team. Wouldn't you guys agree? Just looking at them.
I mean,
I probably agree.
Okay. And as the good team we are, we need a team name. Come on, we cannot be a good team like that and not have a team name. Right?
I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, okay, so hear me out. Don't just let me speak first. I know this might be a little...
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had
Welcome back.
My dad called me. I just got my official big lab test results back for COVID, and I am definitely I had a home test result that was like, yeah, you got COVID.
Oh.
Then I went and got a PCR test, and it was also positive. So my dad was
Damn.
like, stay up in your room. Don't get us sick. But
You'll
yeah,
get better through D&D.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
baby.
D&D's life.
That's right.
Exactly.
We got that COVID.
So, I look at the two ladies. So I've been thinking, the name of the team. Since, there's one of me, a guy, and all of you seem to be girls, I think. I thought about something, and hear me out. Don't.
you're sounding.
Just spit it
No.
out already.
Okay, so I was thinking, why don't we call our team Tricks Treats?
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Okay, listen.
No.
Okay, it's a work in progress. Okay, this might not be the final name, but I mean, come on, it fits.
Your name is not going to be in the name of a party.
Huh?
And it's gonna be like, how about 3 queens and their cat?
Exactly, that's perfect.
I mean, it doesn't have a good ring to it. So
It's
okay,
a better ring than Trick Streets.
No. Listen. Who would you rather have? Oh, there they are, Trick Streets. That sounds pretty cool. Or that's the 3 queens and the cat. And no, that doesn't have a good ring to it, man.
Make it 2 cats.
Ah, there you go, 2 cats. See?
And at this time, Zito, you will be overhearing their conversation because you went to check. This chick is always getting water, and she is taking forever. She has not returned water to the kitchen, so you'd come out to see what the hell she's doing to send her back into the kitchen because she's always out here slacking. And so you overhear this whole oh shit!
Oh god!
You overhear this
Okay,
whole conversation that they're having.
You definitely gotta shrink it in the settings because that's fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna do that every
Yeah.
time. I gotta fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to do it. I'll do it right now. So you come out and you overhear their conversation as you're scolding this lady to go back in. She's like, oh, I love the outside. And she's now lollygagging by the door.
No lollygagging.
What
Gigging
are
on
you guys
lollies?
talking about over here?
Okay, so listen, there's another person who can give us a better opinion.
Say no. Say no.
No. What's a better team name? Okay, we are a team. Just gesturing at the 2 ladies and the cat box, obviously next to me. We are a team, so we want a cool team name.
Box.
Yes, cat box. Thank you. What has a better ring to it? 3 queens and 2 cats, or
When you say
or
it like that,
no, that's how you say it. No. Or Tricks Treats. Huh?
I mean, Tricks, that last one seems a little self-indulgent. Estella, what's going on?
Well, since we last saw you, we've been on an adventure, and I met these lovely people, and this one's named Trick, and he came up with an idea for a name.
Yeah, Tricks
And,
Treats.
Trick
It's a
I
good-
have met.
Yeah.
We have,
Yeah.
been
I've
working
seen.
at the Tavern
I've
together.
seen you around.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the gist. He came up with a name. I dislike it a lot.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Tricks Treats myself.
Yeah, because you're not one of Tricks Treats, of course.
I wouldn't mind it, but no.
I'm not anyone's treat, especially not Tricks.
But you could be.
I
Tricks.
don't want to.
Tricks are for kids.
What about you, Catbox? What do you think?
I think I came out here to give you guys something. I forgot.
Oh. Well, what do you
Yes.
got?
I can't
So,
box.
as he says that, the top, he goes down on all 9s or however many legs he has, and the
All
top
of
of the
his
box
legs.
opens up, and he's like, "These are for you."
Hey, what is this?
He's
Can I-
opened up the box.
Oh,
Can I see what's in it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
make a perception check.
Let's go. Oh shit.
Imps, you
Yikes.
only see darkness.
I'm gonna reach
There's
in.
nothing in there.
Does the void peer back?
You get your hand in there and grab them.
I'm gonna reach in. Fuck it.
Yeah,
You reach
Like
in?
this game,
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
usually something slimy in there. They make you think it's an eyeball.
I mean, hey.
roll me a strength save.
Ah, shit.
Both of us?
Fuck.
Whoever reaches their hand in needs to make a
Wait,
strength
hold
save.
on. Let me check this out because I think I could do something with strength.
No. Fuck.
Oh, strength save or a strength? Just a strength.
Strength saving throw.
No, I
Oh,
can't
okay.
do it just yet, but I have a thing that
Oh,
will
God.
change. Okay, strength save. I'll do it.
Across the room I go to get coffee.
Okay. Well, not
As
bad.
you both reach your hand in, the sucking void pulls you both in. You're both now inside of this dark box, and you hear
Please never
from the
call it a
outside.
sucking void.
You can hear Catbox. He's like, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, I'm so sorry. And so you guys are stuck inside the box, but at your feet there are, and as you look around, it is an endless void. Weirdly
Okay.
enough, you are standing on a solid, and you know, Catbox is small. The fact that you guys somehow just magically got siphoned into the top of the box when your arm went in. It was almost so fast that you didn't register it, but you felt the sensation of falling, but then you were just standing inside of him. So
Okay.
at your feet though are two. I gotta go look at them again. Sorry. At your feet are there's these two little stones, and they have some pretty neat little engravings on them, and they're relatively small. They're like the size of maybe the palm of your hand.
Okay.
And they're very smooth. These are very finely crafted. And then there's two bright red. They almost look like health potions, but they glow brilliantly. Oh my god, I can't say that word. They have a very brilliant glow about them. Like it's very, very bright.
I
They're
come
this-
to question how we got a sentient bag of holding with legs and a cat.
I'm just gonna look at Estelle and be like, dips on the potions and just grab them.
Nemo's
Why-
gonna be panicking because she just saw her two friends get sucked into a cat
Catbox
box.
is nervously shifting his feet, and he's like, I didn't mean to do it. I just...
Where are they?
Like
and
the
bring them
I'm
back out.
stones.
If I may,
inside of
I'm
me,
gonna
okay.
step up to Catbox. I'm gonna go, can you open your box? And I'm gonna just
It's wide
pull-
open still.
Oh.
So
Well, then I'm
like,
gonna pull out my length of rope, and I'm gonna put a portion, as much as, you know, I've got, you know, adventurers, and an adventurer's amount of rope.
Nemo's
Roll
not gonna
me-
peek into that box. That looks scary.
roll me a strength check, Zito.
I'm bad
no.
at
Oh god.
Actually, saving throw.
Roll higher than 10.
Oh, dear lord. Here we go! How do I just roll a straight strength roll? There, alright, you hit the top. There we go.
Yeah. Just hit strength and do a normal roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
you feel the rope. It wanted to leave your grasp, but you notice this as you were dropping it in, and you clutch it, and it goes to the normal length that you had anticipated.
Yeah.
Estella and Trick, you see a rope come down, and it kind of coils a little bit on the floor, and it's there. But as you
I'm gonna
look
call
up to where
down
it
to
goes,
them.
there is light.
Yeah, I'm gonna call down, and I'm gonna go, hang on, I'm gonna go tie this off. I will not be able to hold this while you climb. So I'm gonna go
Right.
tie it to one of the like the posts of the well.
Okay.
Cat box. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear everything inside of me.
Are these stones for us?
Yes, you can only see what you can take.
Okay.
I took
Just
the
grab
potion.
stones.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna like tie the
Catbox
rope
actually
off.
reaches his arms back for everybody that's on the outside. Of his many arms, he reaches like 3 or 4 back, and he actually takes hold of the rope. And you guys looking up can see massive cat hands that just took grip of this rope.
Okay. Well, are we gonna know when the rope is tied up, or just?
The Catbox is holding on to it.
Oh, okay.
Is what
Well,
you-
then.
I've also tied it off. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna grab the rope and start climbing. It shouldn't be that difficult for me.
And you, Estella?
I'm gonna also climb.
Yeah, so you start to climb, but you don't even have to, because Catbox starts tugging on the rope, and it just seems like inhuman strength as you guys go both outside, and you're both your normal size, and you're holding, Trick, you're holding the 2 potions,
Okay.
and Estella, you're holding these 2 stones. He's like,
Yeah, sorry about that. It just happens sometimes. It just likes to grab things.
Don't worry about it, Catbox. Not the first time I've been inside someone, I guess.
Oh, well,
Well,
And wonder
not the
why
first
he was
time a
being
pussy's
concerned.
been inside a pussy.
I just laughed a
I'm
little.
gonna put once the rope fully comes out, I'm gonna use it like a whip and just.
you gonna try and smack Catbox?
No, I'm gonna smack. What's his name?
Trick.
Oh, Trick, yeah.
Yeah, Trick.
Yeah. So you just
Just like whap, just whap. Don't. Ever.
Once
do that
you
again.
do that, I'm gonna be like, oof. Oh man, I mean, you're gonna have to pay for that kind of entertainment, my friend. That is not free for
Leave
you.
the foreplay out inside, you weirdos. Anyways,
God.
I'm just gonna like face plant into the dirt and sigh.
thank God that my acids didn't start digesting you. That would have been really bad.
What?
Anyways, yeah, that's for you. I'm gonna go back and sleep now. I'm tired.
and he goes into the warehouse.
Okay.
Thanks for saving me.
I'm gonna roll my rope back up and attach it back to like a coil on my waist.
Okay.
Our way.
All right.
So yeah, you have those 2 pulse, and as you hold them,
Okay.
they are very warm, like very warm
Okay.
through the glass.
Let me add them to my inventory, I guess. 2 potion things. There.
Share them with the group.
No.
I'll eat you.
I mean,
Yeah.
not the first time I've been told that. Okay.
I already ate you once.
Okay. Okay. Well, besides all of what just happened, I was going to the smith's place. I need some new clothes because someone burned my old clothes. I also had some things I could probably haggle for some money.
Honestly, out of all the people that deserve it, it was you.
Yes.
Don't we have someone who can use
I
prestidigitation
was
around
gonna disagree
here?
with that.
Well, that person is not around. She was at the alchemy shop, probably busy. I'm not gonna, you know.
I mean, it's better than paying for new pants.
Listen, man. Fashion comes first, okay?
Uh,
In my line of work,
I gesture to myself. I am very aware.
yeah, clearly not. In my line of work, fashion comes first. So, I'm
Will you
gonna go
guys
do
talk
this.
somewhere else? It's so loud. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna just. Sorry, go ahead.
Little kid box, don't you cry.
Shut up.
okay, we're moving. I'm just gonna start walking to the smith's place.
Okay. And while you guys do that, Zito, you got to do the rest of your downtime. How did you live? It's in the pinned if you need the graph.
Pinned in your server or pinned in this?
In this one as well, yeah. It's in both. So you can live like squalidly, moderately, comfortably.
Yeah.
I actually have to pull it back up.
Probably comfortably.
All right.
I had a
Comfortably.
goodly
Roll
amount of gold with me when I left, so.
roll me a d20.
Ooh.
4, 1, 20, 15.
Not bad.
All right.
And you said I got like half off my meals and stuff.
Yeah. 1 sec. Sorry, I need to pull it back up.
Yeah.
Why did it
You're good.
disappear? Where did it go? Is it not in my pinned? Oh, it's pinned in the channel. I see.
Okay.
Okay.
I see.
So you rolled a 15. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, life expenses, modest. You lived. How did you live?
Comfortably.
Comfortably. Okay, 2 GP. So it'll just be 1 GP per day. So minus 14. I don't know. Let's do minus 7.
Yeah.
Minus 7.
Okay.
You helped around and you got a discount. You rolled a 15
I've got
plus
101
3.
gold left.
18. Fiscal responsibility. You managed to put aside an emergency fund, and you gain. Roll a d4.
Woohoo! Bonk.
You
Oof.
get 2 gold.
Beautiful.
That's okay. That's okay. I brought a lot with me anyway.
Good savings. Yeah. So you guys enter the smith, and I'm so
I mean, 1
excited.
gold is enough to feed a normal person for 1 month, so, you know.
Inside, you see
Ooh.
somewhat of a picture. It's somewhat like this. This is a rough guesstimate. Outside, you can see that there's the warehouse directly outside the door. And when you pull up, this is what you see. Go ahead and drag yourselves onto the map, please.
Ah, yes.
And Zito's should be normal sized. I fixed it.
Bang.
Huzzah. So I should just be able to... Yo.
All right, as you guys enter, you notice there's a very tall and powerful. She looks full orc, but her skin is a little light, so you're not really sure if she's half or full. And she's working at the forge right now, and on her, you can see that she has these gauntlets as she's working, and as she's using this hammer. On her hammer, there's a big glowing glyph, and it's red hot, and it looks like the rune on it is swirling with fire. And then also on her gauntlets, she has runes and she has markings on herself like tattoos, but you can tell that they're actually brandings and they're all glowing as well. And every time she slams down, almost all the runes flare with bright hot intensity, and then they go back down. Every time this hammer comes down onto the anvil, ting, they flare up and then it dissipates. She has not noticed that you guys have approached. She's very busy in her work right now.
I just open the door, walk in. Hey, I need some things.
Oh, she's surprised and she quickly puts down the hammer and she has the motion of like how you would be wringing your hands, but she's got gauntlets on.
Right,
But it almost seems like that. Yes. How can I help you?
Alright, so I need some new clothes, and they told me to come on over here. Maybe something around that thing. Yeah, I know you're a smith, but I don't know where else to go.
No, this is the right place.
Good.
What kind of what do you need?
If you could give me some new pants, mine are kind of a little charred, as you can see. You'll see obviously a lot of burn marks on the pants.
Sure.
Something to cover up the chest, maybe.
We have plenty of. We don't get a lot of customers. I am sorry. And then you hear doom, doom, doom. Is somebody bothering you, sister?
Oh.
And she's like, no, Sharn, I'm okay. We have customers. And this door opens up, and this big ass fucking, she's built.
Oh.
And as looking at her features, the war paint is all there. The picture is as is. She has beautiful black hair, very similar to, as you guys now know, her sisters. And even though her sister is actually taller than her, the presence that she carries is massive. Like she is, she looks like she's probably fully orc. You're not really sure if she's half or not. She has her 2 tusks coming up from her bottom lip, and they're way more predominant than the orc that you were just talking to, who has like smaller nubs. They're almost like human teeth,
Okay.
like molars. And yeah, as she enters, you can see that the one that you were initially talking to visibly relaxes and is much more comfortable in her presence. Can I help you, gentlemen? I'm Sharn. Are you heckling my poor sister Glasha here?
Oh, definitely not, Miss Shard. Thank you for joining us. Your presence alone is quite reassuring.
She's like, disgusting, typical of a male creature. What do you want?
I want some new clothes, I guess.
What kind of clothes do you want?
Pants, something to cover the chest, maybe some belts, some stuff of the sorts.
We have pre-made stuff. We'll have to tailor you if you want something your size, but it should fit. We make things for all creatures. Never a cat tabaxi man, but
well, there's always a first time,
not for you.
Yes, for me actually. I am buying in this shop. I might not.
Are you?
Yes, I am. That's why I came. Where are we discussing this?
All right. What do you want? You want something custom tailored to yourself, or do you want something that's we've already made?
And so
she goes back in really quick, and then you hear rustling, and she comes out, and she has a selection of different, like, some are leather, some are hide, some are just cloth, and she lays them out in front of you. Of all different sizes and shapes and builds. Some are like parachute pants, some are tight fitting, some are loose, some are...
Yes. I was just gonna look around and see if I got some similar pants to what I got already.
Well, there's no window shopping here. This is the shop.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what.
This is what we have.
Yeah, okay. You're just gonna, if they have anything similar, I'm just gonna like take it. Do you guys have any like jackets or something like that?
One moment. She goes back in. You hear the rustling again, and she comes out with a selection of jackets. She's got like trench coats and regular like nice modern wear cloth stuff, and there's nothing like pretty. It's all rudimentary, but it's all like it's very practical. All of it, very warm. It looks like it would be keep you safe in a fight, kind of a thing. Padded. Okay. She's got gambesons, like all sorts of things.
Okay. Well, that is a lot of cover, I guess. Gonna take one of your coats.
I'm assuming based off your attire, you want something more revealing.
Yes, please.
One moment. She goes in and she comes out with, it's like, if you were to wear it, it would go down to your elbow, maybe a little more to your forearm. And it's not quite a trench coat. It goes down to your thighs, but it's very open and you can tell that the fabric breathes quite freely.
Beautiful.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes. Thank you. Finally, someone with some sense of freaking fashion. Give me that.
So she tosses the pants that you had asked for in that, and she's like, that'll be 25 silver.
All right. Actually, I'm just gonna look into my pack. I have this leather armor here. Don't ask me where I got it. I don't even remember. What can I get for this?
What did you reach into? What did you grab?
Leather armor that I have in my inventory.
Oh, the leather armor.
Yeah.
Let me see. Disgusting finish. You can clearly see a dwarf of our caliber, or an orc of our caliber did not craft such a thing. I mean, I will take this for a gold.
All right. So I get 75 silver. Yay. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will take it. And do you have somewhere where I can get change? I mean, I would do it in here, but I don't think you guys would appreciate that.
Roll me a perception check. With advantage for the party.
Okay. Perception with advantage, you said. Advantage. Oh, well, look at that.
oh my god, okay. So, as she had been opening and closing the door, you're just, like, insane cat eyes. You got to see a look of the interior. Maybe this correctly here.
Okay.
So every time the door had opened, you had perceived what she had been walking into. You can tell this is kind of like a living space. Now let me reveal this. And you also hear, because you rolled so high, the sound of like slamming, clanking, and thudding. You hear armor moving in the back, and like you just hear like it sounds like somebody's just going ham.
Okay.
You hear a blade sheath and unsheath. You want a place to change.
I mean, if you want me to change over here, I'll do it. I don't have any shame on it.
Do you think that we would have shame?
All right, fuck it. I'll just start undressing and getting in the freaking clothes.
She is unfazed. Glosh is a little like she's kind of, she has a nervous kind of body language, but she doesn't seem perturbed by it either. Like
Right.
they just don't give a shit.
Right, good. I just finished changing into my new attire.
Roll something really.
Nice.
Let me
Oh,
remove the leather
that's a shame.
armor from my thingy, actually. How do I remove it? Do I just like delete it?
Yeah, you could just delete it.
Okay. What? Leather armor is gone.
Let me see. Where do you? Okay, yeah.
Nim's gonna go closer to check him out.
Hey, I'm changing here.
I think I've seen you enough times.
Okay. Jesus. Fine. Just gonna, dust off a little, check it out. I'm now wearing what my little token guy is wearing. Well, not the one, the new one.
You-
Yeah, I don't know if you can show it. I can show it in my screen. But I don't know if you guys can see it.
There we go. All right, so Estella, you notice Sharn looks you up and down, and then she goes inside for a minute. You hear her moving throughout the house, and she comes back out, and there's this orc, battle clad. She's wearing plate, head to toe. The only thing not revealed is her bust is showing, and you can clearly tell that this is a fashion. Her armor is fashioned for practicality, but also with fashion, it's showing off her bust and her curves.
Mhm.
And like this armor is dope. It's like plated out. She's holding a huge sword, and she turns to the other orc. She's like, "Sharn, is this the one you were talking about?" She's like, "Yes, Dura. I thought that maybe you'd enjoy a little. I'd like it to show today." And she's like, So she walks past, and she's bolding. She just like pushes you to the side, and she walks up to you, Estella, and she's like, "Do you fight?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight?"
Yeah, sure.
She pushes me a bit like,
Meet me in the
I'll
courtyard.
allow that.
She doesn't pay you any mind. Roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Hold on, let me pull the.
Wait, hold up. As she goes to the courtyard, I cast my Bardic Inspiration on her.
Okay. You have Bardic Inspiration on you, Moon.
Well, this just got
Nice.
This just escalated while I was trying to get a soundboard effect into my soundboard. I'm just trying to get the.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you didn't have it. There was no. You were talking about her like a hammer on the anvil, so I was like, oh, I got this.
Oh, she stopped doing it now, though.
Yeah, I know, but I was just like, I have it.
You rolled a 17. Okay.
Nim was
They
gonna
love a
cheer
good
from
fight.
where she is.
Let me roll for
You
her.
can do
Oh, she also rolled a 17.
I will be
roll
right back
me-
when you guys do that.
Heads or tails, Moon?
Tails.
All right, roll a d2. 2 will be tails, 1 will be heads.
Oh, hold on.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
D2. How the fuck do I do? Okay, slash.
All right, it was heads. She's gonna go first. So she turns to you, and she's gonna take a swing with. So she brandishes this sword, waits for you to be ready. When she notices you're set, and this sword is beautiful. This is like an insane fucking weapon. Does a oh god, I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit.
No.
She makes that attack and then swings 2 more times. The 19 hit.
Yes.
And 2 does not. Yikers. And you will take 5.
That'll work.
8 damage halved, so 4.
Okay. All right. And anything else?
Nope. She's waiting
Alright.
for you.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll attack her with my my
I have
halberd.
returned.
All right, send it.
I put on
That-
some goodly fight music.
That hit. Hold on, yeah. Let me change the music. I gotta turn it up a little bit. There
I had
we
already
go.
changed it.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Bomb.
Ooh, 7. All right. Let me go ahead and. Oh, why is our health not on here? Oh, I can do it right here. 1 second. -7. And when you do that, she actually uses. She like parries the attack.
Oh no, Dark Souls style. God damn it.
She parries the attack. And let's see, you roll your superiority die plus your dex modifier. Superiority die is, I believe, a d10 or something like that. Hold on, I gotta look. I have her whole character sheet right here. D8. Roll D8 plus your dex. 4, 5, 6 damage halved goes back to you. She like parries it to the side and cuts you across the cheek.
Can I use Stone's Endurance?
Sure.
Alright. Let me see. Take damage, you can. Okay, roll a d12. Add your Constitution modifier. Will be reduced to that damage total. Roll 1d12. Plus my Constitution modifier, plus 4, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just deflect all of the damage, I guess.
Yeah, so she goes to get you across the cheek, and you read this coming, and you bob your head back, just narrowly avoiding this parry attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she's attacking again.
Oh no.
Does a... Oh, actually, I can do this. Ooh, I'm assuming that does not hit.
Does not hit.
She swings again. Oh my
Does not
god.
hit.
Wow, that definitely doesn't hit.
1 second, I gotta do something.
This absolutely fucking misses me.
Oh my god! As she misses, her greatsword gets stuck in the ground. She's going to... She does... So, as it gets stuck in the ground, she, like, roars because that pissed her off. She's pissed that she's not hitting you, and she's pissed that she got her sword stuck in the ground. And she... Yep, she rips it straight back out of the ground. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
While
rage
this
as
is
well.
happening, I've pulled out a little like paper wrapped package of like jelly candies, and I'm passing them around to my friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one of the candies and it's gonna be like, okay, listen, I know this is kind of entertaining, but like we still have to clear out a mine. I don't know if you guys remember about that. The mine where we
Dude,
almost
it's your turn.
died.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack with my halberd again.
Send it.
Dink. Dink.
Oh boy.
That misses.
Oh no, that's
You bring
crazy.
it down, it slams off her shoulder pauldron, and she shrugs it. And then she like riposts. She uses the momentum of that action to swing back to you.
Let's go.
And you take 9 plus 1 is 10. So you take 10 halves, so you take 5 damage.
Alright.
You can tell as she's hitting you with these blows, though, she's clearly not intending to kill. She's just striking. And roll me a perception check.
She's trying to make a fucking
Perception.
example of you.
You can yeah. You can tell she is
Ah.
a finely honed warrior. She has that sound in the back that you guys were hearing. You realize it was her training, and this is her like. She is just taken out old not frustrations, but she is using you to push herself even further beyond. All right, on her turn.
This is what it means to go even further
14
beyond.
hit?
No,
What about a 20?
it does.
Ooh.
Oh no!
You take
Oh my
12
god, she
Oh,
fucking.
no.
Holy shit.
It's halved though, so it's 6
6.
damage.
That's a meaty strike.
That was.
And then when she does that,
I'm fucking.
are you you hurting?
I'm hurting.
And when she does that, she does a feigning attack.
Oh no.
Getting bodied.
All right. Use her superiority die. She gets one more attack with advantage. Oh wait, hold on. How does this work?
Jesus.
5 of your target, you attack your next attack roll and that creature that turn. If the attack hits, you add. Oh, okay, never mind. So she's prepped this for the. That was the wrong turn. She didn't use feigning attack.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Oh boy.
I am going to use my. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm going to use my reckless attack.
Oh,
And-
reckless!
Just go at her with my
Reckless.
hand axes.
What did you say? The stuff makes you rage.
Yes, it's rage inducing.
Rage.
And so there's that with advantage.
That hits.
Oh, that's a beautiful number.
Ooh, 7 damage.
7
She
damage,
start-
8 damage.
That would be 8
As
damage.
this lands, as you land this on her chest, her breathing becomes labored and a little bit of blood drips out over her bosom. But the fire in her eyes is super insane.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Let me see. Am I able to concede in any way?
You can try. I'll let you say as your bonus action, you can. Oh wait, no action. A reckless is a bonus action, right?
Is it? I don't know. It doesn't. Does it say? I don't think it
I guess
says.
it's not. I think it's just an ability.
It's it's just an ability.
Sure, your bonus action. I'll give you like a couple words. What do you say?
I'm done.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Let's go.
Bardic Inspiration.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you have your bardic inspiration. Do you want to
Is
use
that
it
with
here?
advantage? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use it.
No,
here.
you get a D4, I believe. Is it a
Yeah,
D4?
we're too low for it to be a good dice, but you get to add a
Yeah.
D4 to your
To your roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll a D4
Alright.
and not that.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
beauty,
all the
okay.
way.
So she hears that, and it's her turn, and she's like, "What? No, you can't do that!" And she's swinging again.
Oh boy.
I would like to, at this point, attempt
Doesn't
to...
hit.
Doesn't hit. One more.
That hits.
All right. So, does 11 bring you down?
What's 11
It's
half? That's
6.
You can make it 5. Make it 5.
Okay.
5. Yeah, that brings me down.
You're down. Like you're unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious.
So
yeah.
she had reeled her off of her last, your last attack. She had rested the sword onto her shoulder, and she pommel striked you, knocking you unconscious.
Oof.
Well, I wasn't
Let's go.
expecting that to happen when we came over here.
So seeing you crumple to the ground, she takes a deep breath and she closes her eyes, and she's in this meditative state. And then she flourishes her sword and then sheaths it at her side. And then she bends down and feeds you a potion of greater healing. She pulls it off the back of her pants and then feeds it into your mouth. And so you, what is, I gotta look this up really quick. I forgot to do it.
That's like 4d6.
By the way, I
think,
said
something
that
like that.
I'm done in like the most nonchalant way. I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah, she was not like feeling it and just pommel striked you in the face when you said it.
Bruh.
You get 4d4 plus 4 hit points back.
4d4 plus 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
So slash roll or slash R. Wait, oops. Slash
Either one.
R. 4d4
It's easier to use the
That little
there's like a
thingy.
die in the top
Mhm.
left,
Yeah, you can click on the little button.
Plus,
it'll,
like so you
Four.
can do stuff like
like I
this
can
with
do.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just like that. Yeah.
Do you get
It's
8?
got a little chart, so you can like.
Oh wait, no.
There
I
you
got
go.
14. Okay.
Yeah, so you got 14 health back, and she was like, "That was a great fight. You hit hard, my friend, but unfortunately, you could not beat my armor. Are you
I'm
still
just-
hurting?"
Yes, a little bit.
Would a normal potion do it?
Maybe. Most
Okay.
likely.
So she pulls another potion off of her belt and feeds it into your mouth. She's like holding your neck. This is almost lovingly. Like she is clearly elated from the fight. And so she's holding because you're on the ground still and she's at your side. So she holds up your head and she feeds this potion in 2d4 plus 2.
I am watching very, very carefully at this interaction. I'm just peeping, just looking.
There you go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 18. I'm not fully healed yet, so.
Are you feeling healthy?
Somewhat.
And then she like clasps you on the shoulder, like such a bro thing, like on the shoulder, and she laughs. And then she stands up and she holds out a hand. Nothing a little rest won't give you.
You're right.
Yeah, and she helps you to your feet.
And I ask her, and I accept it. I'm like, so, can you do you think you can train me at some time?
Absolutely, I would love to train you. I'll make a warrior out of you yet.
Nice.
Under my breath, I just mutter, "Better to be an assassin if you ask me."
Dara, if you are done playing around, there's work to be done. And then so Dura, she says, "Shara, I haven't had a good fight in ages, and you won't let me adventure. I needed this." And she's like, "Good day to you." And she reaches out for one of those forearm handshakes on you, Estella.
And
Just
I
like the
accept
dude
it.
bro, nice, strong guy handshake.
Exactly.
Roll
I'm
me
just like
a strength check.
strength check. Let's
Like,
go. Oh God.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
I don't even have to add the modifier. I rolled higher. So she like pulls you to her. Like it was almost like a little test, and she pulls you to her. She smirks with satisfaction and walks off.
I'm just.
Can I watch the next time you train? I just curious.
Do you say that to Dura?
To the orc that was leaving.
She actually went out of her way to bump your shoulder as hard as she could as she walked by, like out of disrespect.
I'll take that as a yes.
Sharn looks to you and she's like, "It's definitely a no. I would not want to get on her bad side.
Didn't ask. Sorry.
Someone as fragile as you would fall to one blow."
Didn't ask. Sorry.
It's this chat.
She just has
it's
her
the
nose up
Armstrong
at you.
handshake is what happens.
That's right. Straight arms. The Billy.
Yeah.
No,
Son of a bitch.
No. Like from Fullmetal Alchemist, when Armstrong and the teacher's husband shake hands.
Oh, yeah. So Glasha, the sister heads back into the house. She's clearly like done with conversation, and Glasha comes up. Did you guys say something about the mines? I overheard it during the fight.
Yes, we are supposed to be clearing the other half of the mines.
Oh, that's you guys. Yes. I've heard of that. Yeah, our supply greatly comes from there. If you guys don't tell my sisters, I know they can be brash. They just really want to protect us.
That's an understatement.
I'm so sorry about that trick. You're wonderful. And now she's sweating at the fact that she said a compliment. I mean, sweating. Like, she is just such a nervous wreck. And she's like visibly trembling. And she's like, if you guys clear that out, I would be happy to upgrade your weapons and give you a discount. We're more desperate. They're on edge because, well, our supply's not coming in, and they don't send it from Magic Kyle. So,
Michael, yes, I don't suppose you have the ability to make enchanted weapons. I did not have the opportunity to bring along one of my weapons that I typically bring with me on adventures.
Oh, that's my specialty. And she shows you her gauntlet. She's like, I'm a runesmith. I could, but we don't have. There were special ores in the cave, and they can't deliver them. So unfortunately, I can't. And she's like, looks down at the ground, and she's like, but if you guys finish the cave, then I
I'm just
yes,
gonna
I
push.
could easily.
I'm just gonna push
I
Cedar
like-
aside and be like, "Don't worry, my dear. We'll take care of it." In the
You're
sexiest
disgusting.
voice I could make. Yeah.
Right, roll a
I like
charisma.
crack my neck and my knuckles. Like I like rock my head to each side, cracking it, and I like do the stretchy knuckle crack.
Hey, charisma. What?
Looks
Sorry.
like I'm coming with
Roll
you.
charisma.
Just charisma.
Yep.
Okay, let me do that. Look at that, beautiful.
Yeah, she kind of okay. She's like, thanks. I'm sorry. I'm very bad at human interaction.
I'm not a human. I'm not a human.
I'm bipedal interaction. I apologize, and now she's sweating even more. Her hair is even getting greasy at the tips, and she was already greasy from the floor. She's like,
And I just tell
find
her,
that I can only speak with the metals so well.
I cut him off. It's all right. We will do our best to get you access. To
I cut him up as well. Man. We will do our best to do that. Let's go.
Please.
and I cut
I just
everyone
wanna-
off, and I'm just like, I understand. I have trouble talking with people too.
Her eyes are shifting. She's so uncomfortable. She's like backing away. She's like, I'm sorry. If you could get that done, I would be. I'd
Don't worry,
appreciate it."
trick
And she, like,
street.
picks up
We'll
her
get
hammer.
the thing done.
Ding, 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 ding.
just you just start. just
Yep. Just the sounds are coming back. She's just lost in her work. Her eyes like dart to you guys and back to her work, and then she's like, "No, I messed up. No, I never mess up." And then she squelches that one, and she takes a blade out of the furnace and starts working on that one.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here until you guys.
Well,
started to
you
fight
know, I
again.
didn't get to actually do what I came here for.
Oh shit!
so
Well, okay, fine. Do that.
everyone got their, share of things. I was
Ding,
just, I gotta
ding,
fight.
ding, ding, ding. Oh, yeah, did you need something else?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had any armor that could fit me, I guess.
Oh, yes. Well, we're roughly the same size.
Wow.
We could we fashion our own armor. We don't normally make them bigger because there's a lot of dwarves and elves. The orcs don't really come over here. They're more of a crude tribe. They fashion their own. Yeah, we could. Do you need something?
Yeah, I would like just any kind of armor you have. It'll specifically something not too heavy.
What are you wearing right now?
I actually don't know. I don't think I've had
think you're
armor this
naked,
entire
aren't you?
time. Yeah, I have
Oh,
no
no.
armor or anything like that.
So as a barbarian,
that's a
you
relatively
get
normal
naked
barbarian
armor.
thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get naked armor proficiencies, but
Yeah,
you
you
can
have,
put
like,
on
armor.
armor. It will cancel that out. But I think you
know
would
where my
move into.
you should have an
probably-
unarmored bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would
it's
wear-
like the
I do.
monks.
Never mind. I would
Yeah.
just have it just in case,
Well, is there
I guess.
something that I can prep for when you come back?
Just anything at all you would think.
So for just a few short moments, she sits down with you and shows you. She opens up this manual, and in this manual, you can see half plate is 15 AC. There's ring mail, which is 14 AC, and then so she looks you up and down, and she observes. She thinks of the fight between you and her sister, and she's like, I think the only thing that would really benefit you is plate armor, but it's very expensive and heavy. And you can't really sneak around in it. It clanks quite a bit. And so in the pages you can see that would give you 18 AC.
Bro.
This
As
is
if she
insanely,
needs anything
insanely-
else.
I
to be
can.
honest. How
I'm a
much would it be?
runesmith. Maybe if you let me carve your skin.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It's a very painful process, but again, we need those magical ores from the cave, and this would be a long time. We would have to really dwell on it. It's gonna be really expensive, though. I'm sorry.
Like, how expensive are we talking?
Hundreds of gold.
I will keep that in mind.
Okay. Okay.
And I just leave. I'm like, thank you.
As she leaves, I'm just gonna poke my head through the doorway and be like, "Yo, can you make me some gloves? I would like some gloves with some cool claws. Mine are, normal claws are not useful against tougher creatures, if you
It would have to
understand.
be a custom order, and again, if you wanted me to rune scribe them, it would be expensive. But just it's a custom because cat claws
Yes.
aren't usually like a armor commodity.
No,
so
I understand
we
that.
we could we'll have to come back and talk about it sometime
Yes, okay. Well,
later.
later. Don't forget, treats are gonna do the thing. And I just run away.
Trick or
We're
treat.
we're not called trick streets. Don't worry about
Shut
it.
up, we are.
Scratching her head.
Just-
She went
you're
from-
right.
Never ever identify us as that. That is the worst thing I've ever heard come from his mouth.
No,
and I
I-
never
I-
want to hear anybody else speak it.
I don't
I've heard of
listen
it
to
in
all of this.
Finger
I am.
called
You
Hell's
notice
Bells.
Galasha went from her uncomfortable state to she's so confused she's just like standing upright and scratching her head. Trick or treat? What is trick or treat? Treats? I like treats.
His, yeah, it's his name. His name is something. And I just leave.
Oh, okay. Trigger something. His name is Trigger. Okay.
Yes.
And you see her write down in a book
Yes.
that his name is Trigger. All right. What do you guys plan on doing? We're back to town.
Well, as soon as we reach the main square, I'll be like, okay, yeah. So, should we just go and do the rest of the?
And then I'm prepared.
the mine?
I'm prepared for going into a mine,
Oh, there you go.
especially if there's the prospect of getting enchanted weapons made. I need to get a new flame tongue.
So here's a question: do I need to take the rest, or did it?
You can
already
take
happen?
you can expend your hit die because you guys are basically
Okay.
resting right now.
Yeah.
It's only an hour and you guys are conversing and all that stuff. So if you want to expend a hit die, you can.
Yeah. 1d12. Oh my god, there you go. Oh, that fucking.
Damn.
Oh,
That was my
beautiful.
entire. I overhealed. I was just. I'm fucking feeling it.
Yeah, you are.
Imagine if I could just add all of that to my health on top of as temporary.
Temporary
Right?
HP. No, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Only
That would
Nimue
be
has
in-
temp.
That would be insane.
All right, you guys want to head to the cave?
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well
All
do
right.
it.
That
For
would be
most
more-
of you see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh,
Are
no,
you
that-
Do we really want to go without Adelia? I mean, she's the one with the Eldritch Blast.
I mean, we had someone who could literally kill us.
We
so-
nearly died.
Yeah, exactly. And we
More
can
than
use
one.
that power to our advantage if, it's not in close quarters, Estella.
I'm pretty sure that if it's a cave, it's always going to be close quarters. Close quarters.
It
Then-
depends on how you fight. If you know how to fight using your environment to your advantage, then not necessarily.
We'll say you guys
Um,
were having this conversation while you walk.
Yeah, we were walking.
Oh, she's not here. Boop.
Well,
Excuse me while I audible the music and make it more fitting to a cave.
Yeah, in the next battles, if you don't want to get copyright struck, I had a song planned out, and I realized it will.
I had a cave fight
Okay, yeah.
Good.
compilation.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
ZJ,
I've got-
it's going to when the next song comes on. You might want to mute it and have your own ready. So that's something you can do while you.
Oh
we're
crap, I
chilling
don't
here.
have anything ready. Oh god.
That's okay. No, you can do it while we're traversing the cave. You'll have a lot of time in between.
Okay.
It's not. I don't care about my VODs getting muted, so I'll just leave it playing.
Okay. So yeah, so as you guys come up, you see a familiar sight for the three of you, and for Zito, this is the first time you've seen it. This is the cave entrance. They got the mines working, but currently it's all shut down. This elf is still sitting here meditating. This guy has not moved. The workers, they're in a state of, they're quite disheveled. You can notice that they've started working the outsides of the rock, and they're trying to salvage something from it. They at least have slabs of stone, because stone is always useful, that they've been going. But the finer, you guys remember that there were gems inside these carts before? All gone. Everything's been shipped out at this point. Everything it's dried up, and they are just waiting. They've been waiting for you guys. And speaking of, the foreman of the site comes running down. Oh, what the fuck? Get out of my way, donkey.
The donkey comes to us.
Dear gods, it's been a week. I thought you guys were gonna come clear this damned cave. We reserved this cave for you.
Listen, man, perfection takes time, okay?
What? With the caves, I'm sorry. I remember last time you guys did not like my attitude, so I am trying to be tempered here. But a week has gone by without a peep,
Okay, listen.
nor
Did
message,
you
nor
talk?
bird.
Did you talk about? With your talk with the freaking? What's the name? Kenny, I think it was the other worker. Yeah. Did you do something about Kenny, the other worker? Like what? The guy that was being rude to all of us.
Kenny quit. Kenny quit. He was so
good,
scared
okay.
of. He didn't want to work the mines. He works in the lumber yard now.
Alright, good.
He left.
Alright,
Kenny
good.
has left.
Good, fine. Okay, listen, we're gonna clear the cave then.
Oh yeah, he did bring some fucking lumber to the storage facility, you know.
Yeah, good for you guys. Bad for me. I need another worker. Any of you want to volunteer?
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a
am
yeah.
here to murder things.
I heard a yeah out of the giant over here. Yeah, you could come over and.
Okay, she's large.
We'll
She's
talk
not a
about it.
giant. That's kind of disrespectful, my friend.
He's
I
like
have
5'2"
very literally
and
met
looks
the
up
king
at
of
her.
giants
No,
in another
it's
She's a
world.
giant.
flattering. It's flattering, honestly.
Oh,
She's
okay.
a-
Well, sorry.
She's a giant. Okay, to me. So, are you guys going to the cave and clearing it out or what?
Yeah, we just said we were gonna do that.
Why would we be here if we weren't, sir?
Do I scare you?
You'd be surprised. Okay, come.
Mo is still very iffy about going in there. But she's going to follow because peer pressure.
Yes.
And nobody has her back.
And as you enter the cave, this familiar sight greets your eyes of
Ah,
the
yes.
beautiful cave. And let me just go
remember,
ahead.
guys, I'm the only healer here. So don't go getting hurt.
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you want to see the?
It keeps taking my thing off the screen, lol.
Oh hell yeah! Look at
Damn.
that.
I get it.
And you, Trick, keep away from boobs.
No, never.
And then I'm not healing you.
Fine.
Go get burnt fur again.
Ugh. Oh, I hate that smell.
I hate it too. Trust me. Where the
So-
frick is my token?
Another familiar sight greets you guys. There's these doofuses, and they're still all down here guarding the door. All right, yeah.
Yeah, there's just
unbar the path.
secretly an Odelia with us.
Oh,
Oh no! She died.
Frank was like, "Oh no, those aren't supposed to be here."
that's not supposed to. You know. I forget it doesn't auto clear the map whenever I swap.
All right, well. So.
All right, boys, undo the path for them. They're like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? These guys are fucking back. What the fuck?
Why are
The
you
fucking-
so
Get the fuck,
rude?
get the fuck, get the fuck,
If
you're fucking back, you fucking weirdo, you fucking
if you
weirdo,
fucking have been in
fucking
this game for as fucking long as I have, dude, the sun is, we can just see it through the ladder, and I just stand under it all day. You don't even fucking understand. You don't even fucking
Okay.
He grabs
I'm
the
just
planks and he
rubbing
rips
my
them off.
balls
on
as
our
this
ears.
happens. I'm just. Ugh.
He rips it off. The cleric / torture bearer, calm as always, just kind of opens the door for you. And for the first time, you guys hear him speak. Right this way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast my dancing lights. You know, keep them in a surrounding us, just so we can see around.
Sounds good. Dancing light.
I don't have the. I don't actually have the item that's on my forehead in this picture. I forgot.
Good.
The goggles that he has in this image were made by an artificer in another campaign. They were night vision goggles.
Oh, sorry.
But
Ash was talking.
Oh,
about me.
shit.
What'd you say?
Oh, if the goggles in my picture were from another campaign, I forgot. I don't actually have that item, but they're just a great piece of flavor.
Yeah, that's fine.
They
Guys,
were
I
made
don't-
by an artificer. They were night vision goggles. You could see it. It gave you dark vision when you were wearing them.
I don't mean to alarm
I
you
am
guys, but
very
there's
aware
two
of them.
tricks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yes. If you could clear it out ASAP. We actually put a bounty up for this request, so you will be paid this time. in
Don't
full.
worry, commoners. Trick Streets will take care of it. As I just
We are
walk past-
not called that.
I just walked
Tricks
past them.
treats. He undoes a scroll. He's like, "Is that the name of your party?"
Yes,
No.
yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Yes, yes it is. Yes it is.
Nor it isn't, nor it
I'm
isn't.
getting mixed receptions, but I'll write it down for now. I've
Woo!
got to go talk to Guide. Goodbye. And he heads out.
By
See?
this time, yeah, Nimue knows better than to just argue with it.
See, it doesn't sound that bad. Everyone likes it.
It does. It does.
Everyone
it makes us
doesn't
sound
like
like
sounds
a
horrible.
candy. It makes us sound like a candy. We are not a candy. We are
I
a
mean-
well-oiled killing machine.
It
I
sounds
mean,
like we are.
I
It
mean,
sounds like
maybe
we're just a
Stella,
bunch of
but
toys.
you.
Hmm. Right,
And not
you
the
haven't
toys
seen
you're
me.
thinking
What
of.
the fuck are you guys arguing about? What the fuck? Just
It's
don't
not has
fucking.
seen me.
I'm
Hey,
so
Hey,
hey,
tired of
okay,
arguing.
listen, Jesus, okay, let's move forward, okay?
Yes,
We're-
please, for fuck's sake.
Fucking kicking rocks and like.
I'm
no,
gonna
no
Fucking
one's-
kick you. You're
I'm
gonna fucking
no
kick
one's-
rocks.
I'm
no
gonna
one's
flick
fucking
a.
treat.
I'm gonna flick a light to the dude.
I forget that the
I
only one in
fucking
this
hate
cave that has
Except
seen me
for
fight is
maybe-
Estella, and I committed a whole ass
So-
one-shot murder in front of Estella.
As you guys speak, it is like your voices are echoing, and you hear. Roll me perception checks, all of you.
Oh yeah.
Perception.
Is this-
Ooh.
Ooh.
Perception. Submit. Oh, that's bad.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, finally a bad roll.
Either way, I still rolled high. That's
All right,
pretty
so starting with Zido, you see that there's some old tracks in the cave. You look to your companion's feet and realize it's probably just them. So there's
Yeah.
old tracks, and they meet at this branching part, and they split off to the right. Let me get cave music. What the hell is this?
I think it should be to the left, because the right is, or, I mean, I don't know, it depends. The right, we didn't go to the, no, wait, you're right, I'm dumb, I'm watching this from the other side, okay.
We went.
There
We
you go.
went to the right.
Yeah,
not
we
to
went,
the left.
yeah. we
Thank you
went to
for
the
prepping
right.
the cave music for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I had my own, but I didn't have it up on my screen. So,
Yeah, I was like, I have this. It is super easy to get a hold of.
hell yeah. My other one before was just the hollow and the dripping sounds. I like this one.
Yeah, I have a whole resource full of these. Like there's playlists and playlists that I know how to find.
I'm gonna have to utilize that later. As
Good.
for now, so you saw that the path to the right is pretty well traveled. You can see actually like burn charred marks in this
Of
area.
course.
Like the stone is blackened, and there's even glass where there was sand on the ground has turned to glass, and there's like this smell that is horrendous from this spot right here, where you see what you think are just pure white bones, but they're so clean they almost look staged and faked. And just this burning, charring smell, and then also there's a faint odor of wet dog, somewhat.
Yeah.
Originating from further down, and you can see that the right side is well traveled, and to the left it's unscuffed. Estella, if you remember last time, you guys could hear like the boomings and these sounds from the left. There is now a new sound. It is like before, but the ground beneath you is actually shaking, and there's like these loud concussive impact sounds.
Oh, yeah,
Almost
this
as if there's a miner in here with a friggin' jackhammer, which they didn't have back then, of course. But
Yeah.
it's coming from the left side. The rest of you, Trick and Nimue, you guys recognize what you recognized before. You've been here before.
Right.
I'm just like, aye, that's where I nearly killed everyone.
Exactly, I was
Yeah.
about to say. That's where we nearly died.
Wait, we
so-
don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. That never
Oh,
happened.
we
that never
talk
happened.
about
Oh,
it.
we
No,
like to talk about that.
No. Well, I mean, it is kind of obvious. It's there. There's a big fucking plume of blackness.
Alright, we're not
over
gonna talk about that if you're going to agree that our name is Trick Streets.
it. I never. I'd
Okay,
rather
then we're gonna
about
talk
it.
about that. Okay, listen, okay, fine. We're gonna go to the left. We already cleared the right path.
Why do you have to be so bombastic about everything? Like you're
I
just
am
this
the
huge
bombastic, my
person.
friend, okay?
You have a huge personality. It's crazy.
Yeah, bigger
It's got
than
a
you,
huge
my friend.
something.
A very huge ego too. Like what the fuck?
That's what I was gonna say.
He is a bard, guys. It's
Yeah.
his profession.
True.
I've
but
known bards with much less of a insane personality.
So,
the insane is the right word.
It's the
So?
personality that makes the gold.
yeah.
And
Speaking of gold, we're gonna get a good reward if we clear this. So,
Also, I hear something different. It's a little weird. Feels a little weird. It's slightly different. I don't know. It's something different. It's like, yeah. It's just a little different this time
well,
around.
we're gonna keep that in mind as we move. Please.
Is it
That's
initiative?
Would
Curiosity.
you guys like to
Sorry.
put yourself on the tracker, or are you gonna all freely move?
I'm good just moving for now. I don't think we
Yeah.
need initiative.
All right, I'll just
Freely move
leave
right
that.
now.
I'll just
Yeah.
leave that there then.
Understandable.
How long does it take for Trick's fur to get back to normal?
I mean, I'm assuming if I would have probably gotten healed by like some magical way.
Sorry, I'm going first this time again.
Yeah.
Staying in
Okay.
the back.
I mean, I
I'm
can
gonna
take the point if you want. I'm pretty good at not being seen. Speaking of which, I'm gonna roll stealth.
All right, roll me some stealth. That will hold until an encounter or something weird happens. I don't know, you
I
guys.
can still see you. You're kind of bad at that. I'm gonna go second.
So you see him. The cave is dark, and under his fairy lights, he almost wavers in and out of vision.
Okay.
Because the only way that you see him now is only because you knew he was there, and he, he just did it right in front of you.
Right.
But yeah, it's like even when you try to focus on him, it's pretty incredible that he is like fading in and out of your amazing
You know
cat.
what?
And that's
focus.
that's with me rolling a fucking like a fucking
Plus
like
nine
a
is
fucking.
also-
I want to
Fucking-
try to join him to be
Yeah.
stealthy as well.
I have.
All right, go ahead and try.
I have. What's it called? The fucking rogue thing that lets you have like super great stuff.
I'm not too
Oh, yeah.
stealthy at all. You know.
So in front of you, Estella takes a low stance, and she's clearly ready to creep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, creep away,